Right, so this is called The Gap. We're at a place called Taiharuru. Yeah, like good fishing through there, up and around the rocks either side. Not on a bad day though. Don't go on a bad day, because if you go on a bad day, yeah, sometimes people don't come back from there. So anyhow, what we're doing today is I thought I'd start off here. This is, as I said, Taiharuru, and we're going to go up. There's a little stop I want to take you on the way to where we're going. Now, I said where we were going. We were going to check something out on that last video. I think the most corrugated road in New Zealand. I think it is. We're going to do that, but before we go there, I'll take you up to the top of this road just to show you the view from at the top. It's spectacular. So anyway, let's get going once I get this bike out of gear, because it's fucking jammed in first, I think. Fuck off. All right, let's get going. Second gear takeoff. It's stuck in bloody second, I think. Couldn't get it into first. But anyway. So we're going to head up this road. It's called Whangārei Road. And it's got some it's a dead end road. It goes up the hill, but it's got some crazy views of the sea. So we'll head up there and show you how the other half live. The half that can afford to live out here. I'm quite surprised the weather's like this. When I kicked off in town, it wasn't raining, but it was it certainly wasn't what you would say ideal. But there's a copper. Now he stopped round the corner there, so it'll be interesting to see if he comes chasing me. Don't think so. Maybe he's out here just looking at the scenery like I am. Anyway, we'll head up, we go past this herd of cows, if you've heard of cows. And at the bottom of the hill is Whangārei Road. And we'll duck up there just for a short bit. Now that's not the most corrugated road in the world, or in the country, or in Northland, or that I've ridden on. Then that'll be the next road that we head up. To be fair, I haven't been up Whangārei Road for a while, but then it doesn't get as much traffic as the road that we are going to be going on. So here is Whangārei, and we'll make our way to the top of that. It's a dead end. We'll probably have to do a lot of standing, I would think. So maybe we'll push that forward a bit. Oh yeah, it's pretty corrugated. I don't know where the word Whangārei comes from. don't think it's a local word. Doesn't sound like a local word. And I think there was wasn't there a big gorilla or something named Harami years ago? Didn't he die in a cage or something? But the higher we go, the better the view, and you get a view out over the ocean and the coast, and it's, yeah. If you don't know that this road exists, you have never seen this. You can keep going because this is a paper road, so. I think we're gonna, yeah, know a guy that lives up here. But nah, I'm not going to be an asshole. I know a guy who lives up here, and this is the part of the Taiharuru Trail. Oh, bugger it. It's part of the Taiharuru Trail, so if we take it easy and we're not hurting anyone, we can just sneak our way up here. And I'm pretty sure it's a paper road, so we can zizz our way up here. Hopefully I've taken the right track. Yeah, I have. So this is the lookout from here. We'll just go to here, I think. Turn that off and give you a bit of a look. So this is the Tutukoka coast. A lot of this is unable to be accessed other than by boat, and right out there. So that's those islands in the distance, the Poor Knights, and then over there we have the hen and chicks. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And down there's a house. It's a special house. It's yeah, it's had some movies shot in it before. That's not something we need to go into though. So yeah, so this is part of the Taiharuru, I think it's Taiharuru Trail, I don't know how to say it, Taiharuru. It's the track that goes from the top of the North Island to the bottom of the South Island. It attracts lots and lots of hikers to cover I think it's about 3,000 kilometres. So it's, you've got to be pretty dedicated to do it. Not something I'd be interested in. Maybe not right now, but maybe in the future, maybe. But people from all over the world walk it. It's one of the great walks. So yeah, all right. So now back to the matter at hand. The matter at hand. Our next road that we're going to venture down is, I believe, one of the most corrugated roads, if not in the country, in the district, and if not in the district, that I've ridden on. There you go, qualified everything. So we're heading to a place called Kauri Mountain. These are the guys we passed on the way in here, and I think they may have missed the turn off, and that's why they're coming this way, because they were heading up the hill. Maybe they were trying to take a shortcut to Kauri Mountain. Don't blame them. Taiharuru, that's it. Taiharuru. A-R-A-O-A. Araroa. Taiharuru Trail. So we're heading to a place called Kauri Mountain. It's another fishing spot like the gap that we just started, where we started off. So, pretty sure it's on private land, the fishing spot, but the landowner is a real good bugger and allows you to go up and park your cars in. There's a parking area at the top. So we'll make our way up there, park the bike up, and then we'll go for a walk over it's not sand dunes, we'll go for a walk up over to the cliff and have a look at Kauri Mountain from there. Some big sweeping corners through here. The one at the top of the hill is probably the biggest. Well, coming down seems to be the biggest. Oh no, going up it is too. Alright, so we're turning onto Kauri Mountain Road, and let's see what you think. Now I just noticed that it's bloody rubbish tin day too. So, the trucks looks like the truck's already been, so hopefully we don't have any issues. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so fairly good here. Get up a bit further and it becomes quite corrugated. There's a car up ahead of us. So here's the corrugation start. Now, I have to admit I'm a little bit underwhelmed coming along here in the car, it was terrible, but the old bike seems to be just munching it up. So it goes out to, like I say, it goes out to a fishing spot. Few people live up here. You can't get to the beach unless you like know the landowner, and he's got a like an exceptional beachfront. So coming up to this time of the year, you know that he's got so many people wanting to come through, and like I think he's got like a wool shed that he allows people to stay in, and he's got a little camping area that people can stay in. But yeah, it's a nice part of the country, and like I say, not far from town, but it is it's pretty secluded. Bit of a workout on the old pins is standing up. It's quite good. It's a jockey wheel off a trailer. And there's a walk, I'm pretty sure there's a walk up into the bush. Just down here there's like a car park just in here, so I'm pretty sure that's a dock walk you can do. Alright, so we'll park our ass since we're going downhill. And I think we might be sweet to try the old follow me on the drone down here. Yeah, you certainly notice the corrugation's sitting down, I can tell you that. So, alright, so maybe I was a little bit dramatic when I said it was the most corrugated road in the country. But it's pretty corrugated, you have to fucking admit that. Another hairpin. So I gather that the car in front of us is probably going to the fishing spot. So I think now this is all farmed land through here. Nothing coming up the road. So there's definitely Kiwis down here, probably fishing. So the bloke down here, he's got quite a few acres. There's some interesting stuff down here. There's an old GMC. There's some historic sign. There's a sign there from the Parua Hall. Before it was Parua Bay, it was just called Parua, and the sign for the hall is in the shed there. So saving a bit of history. Paradise ducks. Yes, young ones. Look at them, little young ducks. Now, is the gate open today? No, the gate's closed. We can still open the gate and go and have a look. So let's do that, shall we? They're in a bloody hole. All right. We'll just park her over here and go for a bit of a look. Actually, we might park over there. It'd be easier not to fucking knock it over. Alright, let's go and have a bit of a nosy. We'll just have a look over the top of the hill there. Take maybe a snapshot or two with the phone. Alright. Well, that's pretty magical, isn't it? Let's walk up here. Alright, that's pretty cool. What's your time? 1 o'clock. I've got a pick-up to do this afternoon at 3:30, so gives us a bit of time. Oh well, she left the gate open for us, so that makes it easier for us to stop on the other side and shut the gate. Probably going to have to stand up again because it's, I don't know about up around those hills though. Alright, here we go. Let's attack these hills. He looks fucking happy. He's probably thinking to himself, why did I not hire a bloody bike and do the whole trip through New Zealand on a bike. Alright, this is fucking pretty steep, this one, I think. I'll have to chop it down into the fucking first cog for this one. Good call. Just slip the old clutch for some of these corners. In the friction zone, as they say. When I hit these corrugations, I get there's a lot of banging going on, and I wondered what it was. I thought it was maybe the shock was loose, but it's just the bloody stand, the stand spring bouncing backwards and forwards. So it makes a lot of clattering, but doesn't do much damage. Well, it doesn't do any damage at all. It just sounds fucking horrible. Looking forward to getting back out on the Taiharuru now, because I'm sweating like a bastard in this get up. I know for a fact that when I get home there'll be something wrong with the footage. I can't seem to go on a ride where everything goes according to plan. Although the last one wasn't too bad. But this one, what I've done with the 360, instead of having it run in 360, which I know is the whole point in having a 360 camera, I've got it running single lens, just pointing back, so that it's, because I find that essentially that's what that's the view that I use, and I just, when I'm editing, I just chuck on a, not that it interests you guys at all, but when I'm editing, what I do is I just chuck on a track of my helmet, and that works to varying degrees. Sometimes it works perfectly, especially if you're sitting and riding and you've got the bloody the camera's up high enough to see your helmet, whereas last time I had the pole down a bit low and my helmet was virtually obscured, so I had to track off the mirror, and that was less than ideal. When I say less than ideal, I mean it was not ideal at all. Oh yeah, that wind is nice. So once we get to the end of the road, I'm going to shut it down because like always, it's just a tarsal ride back home, and like I say, unless anything fucking major happens, it's pretty boring. So there you go, we'll leave it there. I'll edit some of it through together, and hopefully it comes off as hope it comes off with something. It might do, it might just be shit, but we'll see. We'll put it up anyway. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Look, I am stoked we're at 400, and when I looked this morning, 422 subscribers, so that is incredible. Like, I'm blown away. Thanks very much. But yeah, like and subscribe, share the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.